Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm taking a look at what's happening for you guys for the Aries collective during the month of August. We're specifically looking at a past person for my collective. Those of you interested in a past person, perhaps you have some unanswered questions. Whatever it is that Spirit brings through for us, that is what I'm here to share with you. I'm also taking a look at a current relationship or a current connection. You might want some guidance or insight regarding that. And then we're taking a look at your money, your relationship with money. What is happening for you in the area of money during this month, and what it is that you should be aware of. And then I'm going to channel a question specifically for this collective. Whatever it is that Spirit wants to answer for you, whatever it is that Spirit wants to reveal to you, that is what we're taking a look at. Okay, so to my subscribers, those of you who are part of my community, I just want to take a moment to thank you for all of your love and support. Thank you to all of you who have contacted me for personal readings, who have reached out to me to sign up for my coaching. I appreciate you, and I just want to thank you for making it possible for me to do what it is that I do, what I'm meant to do, what I'm here to do. It is such a privilege and an honor for me, and I just want to show my gratitude. To those of you who have liked or commented, shared with friends, there is no action that is too small. Thank you so much for helping my channel to grow, for supporting my channel, and for making it possible for other people who might need to receive these messages or benefit from hearing them to receive them. Okay, if you're new, I am High Priestess Elif. I am a medium, so I channel my message. I do not sugarcoat. I give it as it comes through. And I keep it high vibrational because this channel is to serve and not to hinder. Okay. You know, I once watched a YouTube reading, and it was a long time ago. I'll never forget. She would often say in her intro that her aim is to get her viewers away from their obsession with tarot, away from the readings, for them to eventually not need them. And back then I didn't fully understand that. I was like, you know, but what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. But now I have so much more insight into exactly what she was saying. If you need to be year after year, trying to find some sort of guidance and light in your life, then I'm not really helping you to grow. You know, I'd like for you guys to be happy enough not to have to come here, to maybe just come and watch because you like my energy, or because you're curious, but not because you need to, not because there's a need, and not because you're desperate. And I know that there are times when we all find ourselves being really desperate, but I'd like for the bulk of your life to be so happy, satisfied, fulfilled, harmonious, that you forget, oh, you know, you get a notification on your phone and, oh, there's a reading. High Priestess Elif has posted a reading. I'm curious. Let me see what she's got to say. But not because you need it, you know. So I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. You have all the answers and the keys to all of the problems that you will ever face and experience in this life within you. You are the key. And you already know, and so these readings are simply to shine a light on, to confirm, to clarify, and to validate what you already know. It is important for you to trust your own guidance system. Your compass, your true compass, is within you. And you are enough. So if you need to take a few moments, pause the video, call upon your guides and keepers, welcome them into your space with love and appreciation, and ask them to guide you through the reading, to open your mind and your heart to the messages that are meant for you. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it does not resonate, it is not for you. Don't waste your time with it. Don't give it a second thought. Let it go. Okay. And don't try and make anything fit in your life. If it doesn't fit, it's not meant to be. Let it go. If it triggers, it is for you. That's where your work begins, whether you like it or not. Okay. You know what happens when we grow? I mean, when we were kids and we were growing, and even now as adults, sometimes we grow. We expand, or we grow, we become bigger, or we become smaller. It happens. And you'll notice your clothes feel tighter, or they feel more baggy. They're not fitting as snug and as comfortably as you'd like. That gives you an indication that something has changed. You become uncomfortable in your clothes. Same thing in life. You become a little bit uncomfortable. Something's changed, something's shifted. It's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily right or wrong. It is always good. It is always happening for you. And so when something triggers, that discomfort is your indication something is shifting. And I can embrace that, or I can push against it, and that is going to determine my experience. Okay. Right. Let's begin. We're starting with a past person for my Aries collective. We're looking at past person for my Aries collective. Interested in a past person? Thank you, Spirit. What is it that you want to bring to my Aries collective's awareness regarding this past person? Now, this person could be anyone. Okay? It could be anyone for any one of you. Let's take a look. Anything that Spirit wants to bring to the awareness for the past person. What is their energy towards my person at this time? This is very, very recent. Oh my goodness. Love. So much love here. So much love here. This feels like a very strong twin flame connection for me. And it feels like everything just happened yesterday, even though it might not have just happened yesterday. It might have happened last year or the year before, but it feels that way because with the twin flame energy, everything is happening now. Past, present, future. Beautiful connection. Lots of love. Deep understanding. All of those things that come with the twin flame connection, the telepathic communication, just seeing every version of that person that has ever existed in every lifetime within them now. It is profound. It is a psychic, intuitive overload. It blows your world. And the fragments go everywhere. It's an explosion. It's an explosion that is indescribable. And it doesn't make sense how things could have gone wrong here. But I do see that this past person of yours, I do see that they messed things up here. Because there is a deep sense of apathy, deep emotions, being overwhelmed by these emotions, things seeming to be too good to be true. Your person's natural inclination to focus on trying to guard and protect themselves, questioning whether or not this is real, questioning whether or not they can trust this. Is this what they think it is? Too many questions. You see, when you're tuned into the question and you're not present with the experience that is here, evident in the now, you're so busy questioning what is happening to me. You cannot be experiencing the fullness of what is happening to you. So you are not calibrated to the experience, to the realness, to the authenticity, to the answer, because you're so tuned into the question. And I feel like that's what happened with your person. And this gift from the gods, this gift from source, this divine gift from the universe was more than your person could comprehend. But then that happens with every twin flame connection. Separation is a part of the process. And questioning it and all of that, and the fears, the ego gets involved. Your person's energy towards you is heart-based. Everything that happened here needed to happen. It is for your growth. It helped you to realize that you are the bearer of your own cups, and you have to fill your own cups, and you have to learn how to give yourself what it is that you are seeking and searching for in the world. This experience has contributed to your experience, to your life experience, and to who you are, and to the collective expansion in a profound way. And for your person too. But you are still this person's wish fulfillment. This is all in the heart. This is heart-based stuff. This is on a soul level. They feel this. This is how your person feels. And they still find themselves questioning, asking, well, could I be imagining myself? Because maybe it would be easier if it was all just an illusion, because then them messing this up would make sense. But they never come to that answer that, yeah, this wasn't meant to be, that you are not incredibly important part of their journey. You are. You are still this person's wish fulfillment. And you are still in this past person's heart, no matter how things look. Okay, lots of love here. Very, very deep connection. Let's move on. Let's take a look at what's happening for my Aries collective with regards to a current person. Current energy. Spirit is saying to me that for some of you, this past person is not so past. They've come back into your experience. Anyway, for those of you interested in a current energy, this is not someone that you have history. This is not a past person that's sort of come back. Current energy, someone that you are with right now. You're there is a current connection. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you. Okay. So, this current person, no. This is still the past person energy that's coming through. Okay, so the past person reading and the current person reading is sort of coming together. That's what I'm feeling energetically. So for those of you who have not come back into one another's experience, you can very possibly expect it during this month. Some sort of reconnection with a twin flame. I do feel that energy very, very strong. It doesn't have to be. It can be different for some of you. May not even know that you're on a twin flame journey, or may not be fully know the term, but you definitely feel it. It is a knowing. You cannot be on this journey and not have a knowing this is something deeply spiritual. Okay, so there is this person's current in your experience. But because there has been some sort of third-party situation in the past, and this person has previously given you the impression or expressed that they want to invest in the relationship with you, it ended up not being that. It ended up being some sort of third-party situation, some sort of karmic situation. You put this person into the timeout for obvious reasons, and that there is a blockage. They sort of stayed there. There's been this blockage. So there is this withholding, this resistance, this pause. And the reality is that this person broke your heart and their own heart. You have two people here that have a heart chakra that needs to be given some love and attention, needs to be balanced. There is some healing that needs to take place here. These swords need to be pulled out of this individual's heart. You need to pull yours out of yours, and they need to pull theirs out of theirs. Okay. For those of you who this message resonates with, I can just sense that there are a lot more questions. I'm not going to get into all of that today. If you'd like to get a personal reading, you can contact me so that I can take a look at your your personal situation and answer your questions. We're moving on. We're taking a look at what's happening in the area of money for my collective. What is it that my Aries needs to know regarding money during this month? Anything that they need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for some of you, you'll be moving. For some of you, you'll be traveling for work or business, or some new opportunity is going to come up. Some of you are going to receive an opportunity that is going to require you moving to a different city or country. But you've been planning, you've been working towards a particular financial scenario, lifestyle, or whatever it may be. And this is lining up with that. So you're manifesting this. You don't have to worry about balance, harmony, and fairness. You will absolutely receive what it is that you deserve. You have the clarity and you have victory. Things are looking very, very good. Very, very good. For some of you, you've been planning to move, but you've been waiting for the money to do so. You've been waiting for the financial shift. You've been waiting for the shift in your career or your business. It is here. Very, very positive. Some very, very positive things coming to light for you during this month. You've manifested this. You've planned. You've been methodical. You've taken your time. You've been patient. You have manifested this outcome. This is a major breakthrough in your life. Okay, now let's take a look at what question Spirit would like for me to answer for my Aries collective. What is the question that I need to channel for my Aries collective in this reading? Thank you, Spirit. What is it that you, Aries, should know that will help you heal after being hurt? By this person or the situation? What is it that you should know that will help you in your healing after being hurt? We did see the sadness, the broken heart, the blocked heart chakra. It absolutely makes sense. This is the question. What is it that will help you? What is it that you should know that is going to be at the core of your healing, your heart chakra, at the core of you pulling those swords out of your chest? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what you should know, Aries, that is going to help you in your healing process on this journey is that your desperation and your commitment and your focus upon protecting and maintaining your boundaries so that you can protect what you value, what you feel is wounded, what you feel is vulnerable to the world. It keeps a lot more out. A lot more of the goodness, that part of you which needs nurturing, love, support, joy, happiness. You know, when you keep the sun, when you close the windows, you keep a lot more out. You cannot, the rays of the sun cannot get into your house. So there's a lot that is being kept out that is so vital, that you've been asking for, but you're not letting it in because you're so busy keeping those shutters closed, telling yourself, I need to do this to protect what matters to me from the world, what I perceive to be vulnerable. And seeing yourself as vulnerable in relation to your reality puts you in a place of being a vibrational match to all those things that you fear. Lack. All those lower vibrational things. Because fear is right down there on that scale. And that tendency to do that, to be defensive, is an indication that you are so busy focusing on keeping bad things out that you're not spending enough time focusing on the good things that are trying to get in everywhere around you. So you're more of a match to the fear than you are to the faith. And you've not had the opportunity to step outside and really run wild and see how strong and how powerful and how capable you are, and that you are not really dependent on what anybody else does to be okay, except that that is how you perceive your reality right now, and so that's what you've experienced. You've not found yourself being treated with the value and the respect that you want and you believe you deserve. But you've been playing it so small. You don't really believe that you can have the things that you want, and you blame that on those outside of you. But if your belief is that you can't have it because other people won't give it to you, then well, you'll never have it because it's not other people's to give. You've got so much to offer. You are loving, you are nurturing, you are stable, and you are secure, and you offer that to other people in relationship, but you don't offer it to yourself. And this might be something that you need to learn how to do. Because if you want to sit on the throne because you are a king or a queen, then you need to stop hiding behind the audience in the background, sort of peeking to look and see if the chair is still empty. You need to claim that chair. Nobody's going to know that you're the king or the queen if you're not sitting on your throne, if you're hiding and hovering behind them. And then the other thing is, so basically I'm going to go back and I just want to say this because this is coming through. Spirit wants you to start to live and be that which you know you should be in your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. The story you tell, the internal dialogue, and the way you show up. And then finally, this person mirrors you. Your tendency to focus on what could go wrong. You're cutting your nose to spite your face. You're shooting yourself in the foot and then trying to take a step forward. You're defeating the purpose. You're bleeding all over. There is a lot of well-being in your life. Take your focus away from what is unwanted and unpleasant and start to really focus on your blessings. Really, really focus on them. Because that is something that you and this past person in this reading have in common. And that would make sense to me if it's a twin flame, because twin flames always mirror one another. They are showing you the way that this past person, or this, which is also the current energy here in this reading, the way that they've treated you, that you really resent and feel contempt towards, is exactly how you treat yourself. And if you really, really open your mind to see, then you'll see that. And you'll start to change your relationship with yourself, so that every relationship outside of you, can start to mimic a healthier relationship that you have internally. Okay? That is your message. I trust that you've enjoyed that and that it serves you well. As I said, if you're interested in getting twin flame coaching, or getting a personal reading, or just help guidance through your process, then you're welcome to contact me. Email is in the description box below. Love and light. Do what is best for you. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. And appreciate yourself and all the well-being in your life. Love and light. See you guys next time.